Okay. Oh, wait, I got a fish. This is something I might actually call a fish. Yes. A little bit too much water. I could do it, no problem. Keep to the edge. Just don't want to cross it. Then again, there's so much water, fish probably aren't going to come up and hit a dry fly. So we go up a tributary. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. Catch you guys up in a second. Yeah, I know. It's been a while since I posted. Had a couple of weekends where the water was just bad. It's higher than that, a good bit higher. And so, again, I got struck 4 times in a row post-frontal conditions. Bad. Anyway, no more excuses, and I got plenty of those. But next thing I know, my wife has to be rushed to the hospital. Abdominal pain and stuff, and I ain't gonna get into details. And she had to have emergency surgery. And they cut her wide all the way down. They took her guts out. Yeah, they gutted her like a fish. They took her guts out, put it on a table beside her, fixed her gut problem, put Humpty Dumpty back together. And so I've been sitting around for an entire month, you know, having to, well, you know what? Fishing can wait. I can do that another time, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. So anyway, that's the best excuse I could come up with. No, that actually happened. Actually happened. It is good to be back, guys, in the Smokies. Yes, I am. Now, I'm going to fish a creek. Y'all have seen me fish, but that was one of those bad days. And I only caught a few fish, and I said, I got to get back, see what's really in there on a good day. Hopefully today's a good day, guys. It's late April. It's nice. It's around 71, 72 degrees high today. I got a late start. That's a long story involving some idiot I know left his camera at home. And I lost several hours going back and retrieving it. So little Bo Derek lost his GoPro. Didn't know where to find him. Yeah, anyway, about that. Anyway, it is good to be back. It is good to be back in action. And guys, I'll see you guys on the river in a minute. Well, there's at least twice as much water going through here as the last time I fished it. But it's a lot easier to cross at will. It's just going to be a lot easier than that big water. Oh, April showers make me miserable. Now look, that right there, that should be real quiet right there. Man, it is moving. Heck yeah. Oh, by the way, I ain't wearing waders, I'm wet wading. Praise the Lord, it's wet wading season, guys. Feels good. It feels good. To my good friend Terry, I'm tying on a very light colored fly. Terry had told me, I go to church with Terry. Terry's a very fine man. Terry's a good friend of mine. Told me about a month and a half, 2 months ago, he said, I like your videos, but I can't see the fly. So Terry, here's to you, buddy. I tied these up last night for this trip. Yeah, it's almost about 11:30. If they have woken up by now. I don't know if the light Cahills are hatching yet. It's about time. So I figured I'd tie these up in quill bodied with calf tail wing. Man, it should have been there. This is not good. This does not bode well for the rest of the day. That's it right there. Oh, okay. He's not, well, I ain't gonna catch any big ones out of here, but we have a fish come up and take the dry, suboptimal conditions. It is a beautiful brown. If I can get the, how did you get that thing in there, dude? He did it. Look at this fish. Wow. Pretty thing, good grief. Now, just twice as big and we're in biz. He was in that really slow water. Well, the slowest part of this pool. Still floating. And then it got swamped. There we go, there we go. No. That was about as big as the first one, maybe a little bigger. How did I miss that fish? I'm surprised I had a bite. One good thing about having the water real high, you can get real close to them. They can't see you. If he's down there about 1.5 feet deep, he can't see me through this at all. Sorry about the glare, guys. Oh no, I'm back to my usual shenanigans. Hey, we got ourselves a brook trout. Yeah, we got ourselves a brookie. Look at the colors on that puppy. He is small. Hey, all I need to do now is catch a rainbow, and I got me a Smokies slam. You got to remember, this water's usually a lot smaller, so that is it looks it's got some depth and it looks good. Guys, under normal water conditions, that's a nothing pool. That's a nothing pocket. Hence the single small fish. Oh, I'm wading wet. I love it. I'm gonna go find some slow water. See you in a minute. That's way down there, about as far as you can see. Got back on the trail, which is, I don't know, 40 yards through the mess. There's no defined trails at all. Oh, what the things I do to catch a 5-inch trout. Insane. I ought to be committed. Guys, I'm just gonna go up the trail and try to find some quiet water. Bigger pools that have some quiet water. Oh man, this is tough. I'm gonna do a lot of walking for a few small trout. Oh wait, how is this any different from the usual? Now we're talking. Depth, slow water, good sized pool for this creek. Definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. Well guys, I just saw a green drake, and if you don't know what a green drake is, it's a fly about this big. Oh, look at that, it's a big stone right there. Big stone right there at the end of my whole leak. Come here, come here, come here, come here. I never can catch them to show them. Oh man, okay, things may happen here, I don't know. I'm gonna give that a shot, man. I don't know. Oh, and one came up and hit it. He came up and hit it. Okay guys, now this is a very big hook, and it's very hard to actually decently hook a dink on one of these. This is what I've been doing, by the way. Go look at the river every now and then when it's not beside the trail. See if I can find a good hole or something. Then I'll try to find a way down to it. Oh, that's a good spot there. Not here, I think right there. Anytime you got water that's falling a couple of feet, should see some depth, should be a good hole. I ain't walking through here to get to it. Or am I? I don't know. Well, it sure is pretty. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. There's somebody down there fishing. Well, I hope he's having better luck than I am. I'm gonna have to come down here when the water's not so high and come up and fish this. That was the idea today, by the way. But someone's already in there. And I'm just not gonna battle all that. Not today.
I should know better. What do I mean? I got there late. In a small stream. You cannot afford to fish behind someone else. And because there's too much of a chance that guy knows what he's doing. There's too much of a chance fish in small creeks like that are very eager. And while I'm sitting there strategizing over, is this the right fly, the wrong fly? Why are they nipping at this one? I'm just trying everything, trying to noodle it out. I had gotten there late. I didn't start fishing until 11:30. That gave someone plenty of time to get in that creek and start fishing. Nothing against the guy who was fishing in front of me. He was probably the first person there that morning. He got in probably right where the small creek, the tributary, entered the main river and just fished up. I come in at 11:30. I'm probably 300 yards behind him, which is I never saw him. I get in the water and I start fishing. Water, he's already walked through. He's already caught the fish or hooked them and they got off or whatever. So I'm sitting there trying to strategize, trying to figure out why I'm not catching these fish when I have no chance of catching them. None. Zero. If he's gone through there and having a halfway decent day, I don't stand a prayer in a small creek like that. And when I was sitting up there on that trail looking down and I saw him, I knew it right then. I said, Derek, you know better. I came in late. What I should have done was got on the trail, hiked up 2 miles. That way anyone who started near the confluence and was fishing up, I would, number one, get up ahead of them, but also get up way ahead of them so that they wouldn't be fishing behind me. Because I actually do try, I know it's a novel concept, I actually try to think of the other person. So when I saw him, I said, man, I'm going to go upstream about a half a mile, or more. I think I went a little bit more than that. Let him have a lot of water before I got in and started fishing. And this is where my luck turned. But by then, I was dead tired. I had struggled and struggled and struggled. But anyway, to make a long story short, be careful. Don't fish behind somebody else. Another thing is usually I figure it out quickly because there's wet footprints on rocks. And I go, oh man, I'm fishing behind somebody. Well, because of the high water, there were no dry rocks in that river. There was water going all over them. I mean, I couldn't tell. It wasn't obvious that I was fishing behind somebody. So guys, I should know better. Things get a little bit better. And you'll notice I caught these little bitty brook trout. Well, here coming up shortly, I'm about to catch a bunch of... I'll get into that later.
Well, the fact is, it looks like I was fishing behind somebody. As per my usual, I'm going to give him all this room. Man, I may be tempted to go in there, but I'm not. I'm going to leave him all that. I'll go up here about a half mile or so and get in and start fishing. There's a good possibility I was fishing right behind him. Never knew it. He caught all my fish. I hope he slayed them. He got them. Oh, there he goes. Dang it. Shoot. It was not big. But it was a fish, dang it. Oh, man. Okay. All right. We got to change something. Not sure what. Got a little gray deer here, caddis. Got some nice fish on them, too. Unlike what I'm catching today. Oh my gosh, I snagged a freaking brook trout. It's got to be all of 2 inches long. I'll let you go, dude. Oh, I was retrieving it, okay? Oh, another one. And one hit it while it was being retrieved. Done that before with caddisflies, by the way. Not skittered on the surface. Just literally retrieved like a streamer. think I found the nursery. Oh no, that wasn't, okay, that's about like that first one I actually caught. He ain't coming back up. Am I my hook dog? That's a possibility. I didn't check it, to be honest with you. Oh man, that sucks. Really sucks, Derek. Oh, here we go. Golly. Man, I just cannot stop it. Another little brook trout. Things eat up with little bitty brooks. Well, at least this pool is. I kind of like this little creek though. I really do. It's not being very nice to me, but I really do like this little creek. Golly! Come on, guys. Solid. Solid. Mess around here and catch a big one. The way today's going, this is a big one. Oh man. Another brown? Nope, another brook. Lots of little brookies in here. Pretty. Ain't no size to them though. No. I was stripping it back and he come up and took it. Okay, I found the nursery. I told you guys, I got a talent. I got a monopoly. I have got a monopoly on micro trout. I swear. Oh, micro any fish. Not just, okay, it's a little better. This is a little better. Yeah, okay. It's still, it's a dink, but it's not a micro. Golly. Actually, yeah, oh no, he missed it, and I snagged it. Oh shoot. Oh, brook trout. There's a ton. Did they what? Stock some, you know, fingerling brook trout in here? They're right. They have been trying to restore the brook trout in the Smokies for decades.
So I'm sitting here getting eat up by these little bitty brook trout. And I said something like, well, they stock this? Now, they don't stock in the park. I know this. Everyone knows that. They don't stock any fish within the park boundaries. And I'm like, this makes no sense to me that there would be a whole bunch of exactly the same size. All those fish were literally within a quarter, half an inch of each other. And so I just put it out in my head, didn't worry about it. I don't know how many I caught. I'm not gonna show all of the ones I caught. Later, at the end of this trip, I run into a guy, a gentleman by the name of Jim Parks. He's actually written a book. Matter of fact, I bought a copy from him. Tales of the Smokies. Haven't read it yet. Maybe I'll have to do a book review. But anyway, I ran into Jim. Great guy. Nice guy. And I got to talking to him, and he said, oh yeah, he said what they do is to restore the brook trout in the Great Smokies, the only native trout in the Smokies. He said what they'll do is they'll go to one of their better brook trout streams, shock up a few males and females. Oh, well, they'll shock up some pregnant females. They will take them into the hatchery to let them spawn. After they spawn, they will return the female, but they will raise the fry in the hatchery. So you say these are stocked fish, these are hatchery fish. Not really. Genetically, these are pure old strain wild brook trout. They're just increasing their numbers of survival, and then they're going and they're dumping these 2.5 inch brook trout in these creeks. I did not know that at the time, but I guessed correctly. I said, they stock this? So I was actually right. It happens. And so that mystery was solved.
Okay. Still got the gray caddis on. Oh, he came up and touched it. Twice. Twice he came up and just pecked at it. And that time he didn't. I don't know if it's the same fish or not, but I think it is. What do we, oh, he got off. not that that's a major loss. Nature sure can make a mess. Oh my gosh. Okay, that looks good right there. Oh, they don't want the cat. I mean, they're wanting, some of them are. A lot of them are not wanting the cat. They come up and peck at it. And I think I need to go to a gray fly, a mayfly, a gray mayfly. There we go. There we go. I'll give it up. I give it up for the brookie. The brookie. I'll try this little red quill, and with calf tail wings, so that maybe y'all have a chance of seeing it. Well, I'll have a chance of seeing it. Golly. I crawl over there, fish that pool, crawl down here, fish that pool. Practice up, show off my parkour skills. Right. How about fall in the drink and break a leg skills? Dang it. Not like this kind of stuff at all. Get over here. There, you're supposed to have, I used to have the balance of a freaking mountain goat. Not no more, I don't. It doesn't help, you got sling pack slings around at the wrong time. That thing pisses me off. Ah. Dang it, ain't no way to get down. Ain't no good, there we go. Ah. Over there. Okay. All I need is a little help from my friends. I get by. I tell you what, I don't smoke pot. By golly, after today, I may call my daughter up. Say, give me the phone number of one of your friends that smokes pot and give me a dealer name. No, screw that. Get some heroin, man. Do it right. Let's miss some more fish. Let's miss some more really small fish. Oh no, I did not. Well, he took it solid. Dang it. Yeah, definitely the heroin's the way to go. Okay, same fly. Well, not the exact same one. That trout done spit that thing out and it's somewhere down in there. Good grief. Another Smokies misadventure. Well, at least I am catching the odd fish. There's no size to them. Okay. Oh, wait, I got a fish. This is something I might actually call a fish. Yes. Okay, now this is more what I wanted. This is more like, oh yeah, this is much better. Okay, fish, I put 4X on here, dude. Ah, that other tip must have got frayed on something. Ah, okay, come on. This is better, this is much better. That was more like what I was expecting, and what I was, you know, I didn't expect all the fish to be like that, but you know, that is what, out of a small creek, y'all have heard me say that a gazillion times, and it's true. I don't expect a lot out of these. That one actually pulled back. Actually pulled back. Nice. That felt good, guys. I deserve that fish. I deserve that fish. No doubt of that. Well, it probably didn't help I was fishing behind that guy. which I don't blame him. He he got here before I did, you know. Oh, another decent little fish. By the way, got the slam. Brown, bow, and brook. And this is a brown. Okay. Nice. Not big, but man, hey, compared to what I've been catching. See, now y'all think I'm a good fisherman. Catch all those dinks on purpose, see? And then I wait, get a bunch of dinks out of the way, and then start catching some, you know, decent, well, they're still small, but you're like, oh yeah, that's a good fish. After all those dinks. Oh, gotta understand, about 30 years ago, I fished this creek about 50 yards up where it enters the main river. And I think I caught 2 rainbows about the size of that nice rainbow I caught. And I thought, man, I gotta go back up there and do that. And the last couple of times I've come here, it's just not been good for whatever reason. Usually it's cold front. And I thought today, man, there's so much water, but they seem to have woken up though. Oh! I was picking up the cast and he took it. Okay, not a biggie. Man, I will take it. Why am I lugging the stupid net around when I never use it? I don't know. Well, brown. Man, we got browns, rainbows, and brooks. I like this. I like this. Not a dink. I mean, not a micro. He's a dink, not a micro. There's a difference. It's about 2 inches. 3 inches. That's what she said. Derek, keep it family friendly. Keep it family friendly. Okay, I have to edit out the heroin part. Must have been dragging. Okay, we're back. We're back to the micros. And it's all the micros are brook trout. Every one of them, I think. Come here. Sorry, dude. Not mean to do that. Look at that thing. Yep, there's a difference between micros and dinks. That is what she said. Ah, having fun, man. I gotta say, I am having fun. Maybe a little deeper. Oh, no, not bad, not bad. Okay, now see, this is, you know, this is what I expected to be average. Oh, there we go. Ah! It's like my white calf tail or calf body hair winged red quill is working pretty good. Oh yeah, that'd be a lot of fun to get to places that I can hiking to. It's called a smart fish. Oh shoot. Hey, not bad, not bad, not bad. Well, I mean, relatively speaking, brown, right where he's supposed to be, right where he was supposed to be. Shoot. Watch him come up and get it. Ah. Sadly, about that, it's another brookie. The colors are unbelievable. Well, it's the Smokies, man. Should have been there. Fish, you should have been there. They all of a sudden die, stop for some crazy fishy reason. Perfect. Where were you, fish? They quit? They might have. This is the hottest part of the day. But guys, this is not a hot day. I mean, 72 degrees, that ain't hot. And they were doing nothing this morning. Of course, I was fishing behind that guy, I'm pretty sure. So I think he caught the good fish, left me the dinks. Well, bro, if you're watching this, no hard feelings in the slightest. It's not like he jumped in front of me or anything. There we go. Okay. Well, I think we're finding out what the average size is. I don't know. How'd you get that thing in there so weak and wonky? Dang, they're so pretty though. Ain't no size to them. But they sure do look good. They ain't doing it. They ain't doing it at all. I think they quit, guys, for the, maybe not for the day, probably till late this afternoon. They'll probably have some hatches and they'll probably come up like mad. Probably go down to the main river, find a place I don't have to wade. I can just stand around the edges, a slow pool, if there are any, this water. Ah, good grief. Whew. That wraps it up for now. Well, one good fish. That's a lot of work.
So guys, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. And hope to see you on the river sometime. Preferably when the flow's about average and not high.